This video is brought to you thanks to the generosity of our patrons. If you'd like to support HeliSimmer.com and all that we do, please visit patreon.com/HeliSimmer. Hi there everyone, I hope all is well with you. Welcome to another episode of the weekly Flyby. I am Sergio of HeliSimmer.com, and during the next few minutes I'll be bringing you all the news that made the headlines at HeliSimmer.com as usual. How do you learn to develop helicopters for X-Plane? You just do it. That's what Richard Bowie is doing as he develops the EC-145 for X-Plane. As a one-man team, Richard is alone in the process, so we decided to contact the authors of a couple of Freeware H-145 for X-Plane so that he has a base to start from. As usual in our community, the guys were there for Richard and he was able to start working on his model. If you are wondering, the EC-145 is indeed different from the H-145. The H-145 is a more modern version. Among several other differences, one of the most notable is the fact that the H-145 has a fenestron, while the EC-145 comes with a regular tail rotor. Richard took the models for the two H-145s and started working on them. He says that he has to change about 19% of the model, so his EC-145 could be, quote, considered as a new one concerning the 3D structure, end quote. He has been improving the 3D model, and recently he added PPR textures as well. His work right now still revolves around the physical model, but he will eventually get to the meat of the bird. Richard confessed that the helicopter will be a slow one to complete as he is working alone and learning on the process. His goal is to bring the helicopter to be fully VR compatible, and despite the fact that he wants to offer it to the community, it's pretty much a personal project that he is enjoying very much. He is no amateur though, as he has done work for Orbex in the past, doing 3D content for FTX Regions and the True Earth UK series. The goal in the future is also to port the EC-145 to Microsoft Flight Simulator and possibly Aerofly FS2. But for now, he is all into X-Plane as he continues to develop this beautiful machine. Obviously, no date of release is yet known as Richard is working on his own free time. The release of Dainese and Fabio Bellini's new scenery for X-Plane is imminent. This could be one of the last products for this sim developed by Frank and Fabio. The team is looking into Microsoft Flight Simulator as their next sim of choice. We still don't know if they are going to keep on developing for X-Plane, but chances are they will focus solely on the new sim. The new release, Torres del Paine National Park, covers a region in the south end of Chile, in the region of Magellan and Chilean Antarctica. This is an area, quote, with highly variable weather conditions, swept by cold winds, which is discovering recently growing tourism, full of lakes and mountains unique in the world, with the contemporary presence of limestone rock and granite with intense colors reminiscent of our Dolomites, end quote. Frank and Fabio have added a grass runway to facilitate VFR flights, as well as 4 helipads near the tourist centers. According to the authors, this new scenery should be available within the next few days, so stay tuned. In case you missed it, there's a BO-105 coming out for X-Plane, courtesy of JRX, authors of the Gazelle for the X-Plane, which was released a few months ago. JRX sent us a very early build. According to the team, it's about 50% completed so far, and it's pretty much just a pretty 3D model inside X-Plane. The BO-105 is indeed looking great already. It's a shame that I can't take her for a spin, but I'm grateful that I have the chance to show you the model. You can appreciate the screenshots here in this video and on the article on our website. Check out the link on the video description to access it. If you own Aerofly FS2 and you are keen on helicopters, here is some good news. The new EC-135 for this sim is now out and included free of charge. The EC-135 was developed in collaboration with pilots that belong to our community, and you can now take her for a spin on one of the best flight dynamic sim out there at the moment. If you don't have Aerofly FS2, you are really missing out. The VR experience is incredible, the graphics are really nice, and the flight dynamics for helicopters are top-notch. The R22 is absolutely incredible, and this EC-135 is just amazing. X-CPL Pilot is one of the add-ons that, despite me being a defender that there are no must-have add-ons, I highly recommend everyone gets. It's simple to use, it's fun, and it will provide you with hours of great entertainment in X-Plane if you ever get bored of just flying around with no goals. The author decided to release a demo version that you can use for free. Granted, there are some limitations, but it should be more than enough for you to give it a try and understand how much of a difference it can make in your simming. Check out the link on the video description to find where to download this free demo. And we are done for the week. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to stay up to date with everything regarding helicopter flight simulation, don't forget to head out to www.HeliSimmer.com, subscribe to our channel, and visit us on our social media as well. We are on Facebook and on Twitter. Click that bell icon and you will get notified of any new videos we release in the future as well. I would like to remind you that if you'd like to support us at HeliSimmer.com, you can visit our Patreon page. At patreon.com/HeliSimmer, you can pledge monthly donations to our project and help us continue what we have been doing for the past 4 years. I will see you all next week for another episode of the Weekly Flyby. Until then, take care and fly safe.